arts more powerful than the dark arts? Not even love, I reckon.
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.
I'm sure I could do that.
I should dismount here.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. Does the name Horntail Hall mean it?
I'm afraid not.
The poachers best kept. I also overheard one of them brag. The poachers spoke of this area. If you ever meet my...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet you...
I normally tell her every... I think she worries.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, But look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield? I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check.
Just to tell us.
So we're on me now. Taunted blade. Loud as a troll you are.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have... There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. I bet it's
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade...
So tell us.
What was that?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one. They're chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
That's a brilliant idea.
Careful! Ramrock will his dragon attack!
Someone messing about. the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I'll check your pot. No, stop right there. The lamb returns to the wolf. Shall we? I never expected that from you.
Time to teach Levioso! You're after the pumpkin snake! Hold still!
Reducto!
Levioso! Stand you! Time to get my claw.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out. Was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. That wasn't too hard.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may...
Tell us.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Damn you!
Revelio. Alohomora. Reparo. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
How are you? Hope all is well. Nice cat there. I have 4 in my home. I'm alright, just messed up a bit, taking this butterflies where they need to be. How are you, healer? Four cats, lol, that's nice.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
I am fine, thanks. Dealing with a little bit of headache, but your video helps. Yeah, I know, I get those every other day, especially with the change of weather here in Kentucky. Thanks. I see, I live in North Carolina now. I've been to North Carolina before, well through it of the Asheville I-40 interstate when I lived in Tennessee going to Myrtle Beach.
Revelio.
I've got to tend to the beasts again to get this thestral breeding quest done. Ugh, expressionless face.
Revelio.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Professor Howin will never believe this. Everything's all right now.
Good night and take care. God bless. Likewise, thanks for being here and God bless to you too.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
I'll pray Jesus and Mary that many blessings will come your way.
I'll look after you.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Hope the headache goes away.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
How are you? Hope all is well. Nice cat there. I have 4 in my home. Likewise, thanks for being here and God bless to you too. I'll pray Jesus and Mary that many blessings will come your way. Thanks, I appreciate it. Hope the headache goes away. Thanks, it did also. Thanks to your video. Good night. Yes, good night.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have...
I'm sorry that we...
Deke is privileged to...
What do you mean, to blame?
Yeah. The Phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke... When Deke hesitated... As Deke punished... Deke suspects... Deke stayed on that...
What a horrible...
Deke... Deke feels full...
always said that travel broadens the mind.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
That...
Careful.
She... No. She's...
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Wish our comedy would never find an escape.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled.
This is a change of pace.
Don't remind me. I've been thinking. I think
the dragon that attacked...
That attack always... Surely you want...
Exactly. That's a good idea. We need to see this.
I'll start looking into it right. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want... It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying and he simply never listened.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly. But his feet were turned into... I won't even go...
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a...
I'm glad you understand.
Well, it is an unusual situation.
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was... My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet
How awful. I can see why you're upset.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, and no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single break. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent. Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet... You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
On another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
How are you? Hope all is well. Nice cat there. I have 4 in my home. I'll pray Jesus and Mary that many blessings will come your way. Thanks, I appreciate it. Hope the headache goes away. Thanks, it did also thanks to your video. Good night. Yes, good night.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Near Irondale looks different than
Well, hello there. Come in, round, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Oh, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious. Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No... Oh, I cannot thank you enough.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry, that's awful. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been...
Indeed he was.
Well,
of course, I certainly...
William and I are forever... Thank you again for what you did.
Lumos. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
So this is the underground harbor. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book, if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way...
A quiz?
Splendid! Before the invention...
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! Which potion?
Felix Felice.
Well done! The tale of the three brothers involves which
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bar, which ball in
The Quaffle.
That's right! True or false?
False.
While Polyjuice Potion... Well, if you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the
The Wizards' Council.
The Wizards' Council? Which dragon breed is...
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Who founded the...
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right. It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The Hide-Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with what is the only spell known.
The Patronus charm.
Well done. Who published the law of...
Gamp.
That's it. What does the Hogwarts motto...
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. Which magical creature?
The rune's paw.
That's right. According to Parselmouth, where is Ilvermorny?
Mount Greylock.
Well done. The American school. What is the most powerful?
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire. Emmerich the Evil was killed.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaff...
Haversacking.
That's blatching. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Correct. Nate, what plant excretes stink sap?
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would... In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son?
A single slipper.
That's correct. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has... Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates I'm frankly astonished by how well you did. You have a... Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. I heard
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Now, you all know what to do. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. Wells will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.